Hi guys, welcome back to another video, y'all. And in today's video I'm going to be telling you about how to retract your energy. So let's get into this video. Okay guys, so my main reason for talking about this today is that this is something that I have just learned, and every lesson that I learn, of course, I will put on Closet Truths and talk to y'all again. Closet Truths is a contemplation of life lessons that I've learned in my adolescent/young adult life that I want to talk to y'all about. I think the first step in retracting your energy is realizing that you need to. It's okay to realize at any time, no matter how long you've been in something or with something or sat with something, that it's okay to leave it. I'm here telling you that you can get off that train at any time. This is your life, and if you don't make the change for yourself, it's never gonna happen. If someone is treating you a way you don't like, get off the train. If someone is disrespecting you, get off the train. If someone is not putting in the effort to consistently be with you, even though they are kind every day through message, get off the train. If someone knows that you have expectations and doesn't want to meet them, get the fuck off that train. I honestly recommend y'all to never be the nice bitch, never be the nice person, never be the person who will sacrifice their own worth and standards for someone else. Speaking from a personal standpoint, as a giver, because that's what I had been, it was always hard for me to not give 100% of myself to someone. It was hard for me not to do the most, good morning, good night, not even in relationship aspects, romantically, even in platonic relationships. I was always the one doing more, and so my needs were never met at all. So when I decided to retract my energy, it was hard for me at first. And even today, y'all, I bet your bottom dollar that there are people out there saying, Jazzlyn is so mean. She is so evil. She is just such not a good girl. She's just a ghoster. She just blocks me on a random day. Just telling their parents that I'm a horrible person and that they're like gold, honestly. And it's very easy for people to tell their side of the story when I haven't told mine. You should really just be respectful that I'm letting you spin that narrative. So I no longer care what people are telling other people about me. I no longer care what other people are spinning a tale around my name about. I no longer care what people think about when they type my name in because someone told them about me. I no longer care who the fuck is watching me. I don't care about monitoring spirits. I don't care. Sit down, have a cup of latte. I don't really care what you think. Any decision that I have made to leave or exit something or hop off a fucking train, I'm no longer regretting it. I'm done. I'm in a more adult, mature stage where I will never stay somewhere that does not serve me. I'm not taking anything into the new year, and I recommend you not to either. Never take anything into the new year or keep anything in your life that is harming your mental health. If it's affecting your mental health, if it's affecting your mindset, if it is honestly stunting your growth or holding you back, or this person is using you so much and you wake up one day and just gracefully recognize that, I recommend you to get as far away from that person or situation as possible. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much you love them, how much y'all been together, how long y'all relationship has been. That is not a space that you can stay in. If someone is just using you and just keeping you as a placeholder and not putting in the actions to be with you or be your friend consistently, and you're always the one making plans, you're always the one talking, you're always the one sending off the emojis, the gifs, you're always the one thinking about Christmas presents and shit like that, and they never have gotten you one, they've never talked about it because they know it's important to you, so they're gonna dodge that topic, and you keep letting it slide because you're so nice and you've always given people the benefit of the doubt. Please get off that fucking train. In 2025, I want you to stop people pleasing. We have to let go of people pleasing. I didn't even recognize I was a people pleaser until I stopped doing it. All of the things that I've been told, just to be non-confrontational, to not be a problem, to keep someone, to stay in a relationship, etc. You have to sacrifice your own standards and needs. That is utter bullshit. You do not have to do that. In a real relationship, romantic or platonic, your needs are both met. Like, both of y'all are both doing shit to keep this shit going because y'all want to be in each other's life. So if you're the one doing all the effort, and you have been for a long time now, a short while, shit, one time, and you just not realizing it. Maybe your mama told you, maybe your friend pointed it out, maybe you realize it after looking at Cash App history, like, damn, I do a lot for this person, and they do fucking nothing for me. I recommend you to get off that train. Block that person in one cold instant. Don't do it in steps, because I've done that before too. It was the easiest for me when I blocked them and I stopped talking to them. If you're the type of person who has to send somebody a message because they don't want to be the person who just randomly blocks someone, but that person is harming you. That person has never gotten you a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, a Valentine's Day gift. That person hasn't seen you in 4 weeks, but they text you morning every day. You don't need a pen pal in your life. Move on. Not at our grown age. Another step that I learned when I retracted my energy is you have to be okay with retracting your energy. Like, after you do it, after the deed's done, you blocked that person, you've excommunicated them, or maybe you just told them about your new boundaries and they've accepted it and y'all somehow worked it out. I don't know where that happens, but maybe in another country. But no matter the circumstance, don't regret your decision of cutting someone out of your life. Don't regret your decision of speaking up for yourself. If you're afraid to lose that person, let me tell you something. You can never lose what's meant for you. So nothing you say, nothing you do, nothing you ever utter out of your mouth could ever move somebody who is meant to be in your life. You have to let go. You have to just say, you know what? I attract what I attract. What's meant for me will find me. And that's it. And sit back and be the bad bitch you are. I remember my grandmother told me on my sweet 16 that I should never let a man or a woman hold my self-worth in their hands. And I remember when she said that, she was like, I'm going to tell you you're pretty now. I'm going to tell you you're worth it now. I'm going to tell you you're all of that now. I'm going to tell you you're going to be something now. I'm going to tell you you're going to help people now and accomplish everything you want to, so that you never have to rely on someone else's compassion with how you move in life, with your self-value, with your self-compassion towards yourself. And when she told me that, I remember just sitting there like, okay, girl, let me enjoy this birthday. Get out my face for real. Love you though. But now looking back, she was absolutely right. Like, she is so smart. And the things that she said to me, I'm just very grateful for. But heavy on what she said, you should never leave your self-love or let yourself value be in the hands of anyone else. I don't care how much you love them, how much you like them, how long you've known them, how strong you think the bond is. Maybe it's a trauma bond. Maybe you don't even like them for real. Have you ever thought about that? Go to the pros and cons list that you made in your fucking notes app about that person. The cons is much longer and the pros have 2 on them. Let it go. With New Year being in 3 days, I've cut so many people out of my life, y'all. I can't even lie to you. They probably are telling people that I'm horrid. I'm absolutely horrid. And you know what? I sleep good at night knowing that people out there are telling people that I'm evil, but they didn't tell what they did to turn me evil. You cannot just think that a giver or a good person or a lover is going to always let you use them. Like, it's insane to think that someone is always going to let you use them, talk down to them, disrespect them, unprioritize them. Like, it's insane to think that a human would actually sit there and allow that shit to keep happening. And I'm definitely not that human or that bitch. Also, it might seem like in the moment you can't lose that person. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get this message. I'm not gonna hear from this person. How is this person not gonna be in my life? Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to function. This is so wrong. What am I doing? This is a mistake. Then you won't do it. Let me tell you something. You just met that person. I don't care if it was 4 months ago. I don't care if it was 5 years ago. You just met that person. You've lived your entire life without knowing them, without knowing that their breath even existed on earth. You will be fine. Let it go. You are so much happier when you just let go. If somebody had told me so many years ago that I would just be so much, life would just be so much more popping. I would be able to do what I wanted to do without having to fucking answer to nobody, coddle nobody weirdly who don't fucking coddle me, spend time and money on someone who doesn't do that to me. Like, so much time wouldn't have been wasted. And I'm not just talking to y'all. Literally, I have left 14 people, 15, in 2024. I'm leaving them in 2024. I've already blocked them. I don't even give a fuck. I no longer care. Like, I've realized that I'm done overextending myself for people who wouldn't do the same for me. I'm tired. I have shit to do. I have goals to accomplish. I have an actual, like, life. I can't do this shit anymore. I cannot just keep giving and not receiving. I refuse to turn into a fucking people-pleasing pygmisha because I wouldn't talk about my own needs and fucking wants. So rather than even discussing it, I decided the best path for me was to retract all of my fucking energy and disappear from their life. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna send a paragraph. There's no beef between us. If I see you in the street, maybe I'll say hi. Maybe I'll just walk by cordially. But you will no longer have access to me. I think a crucial step in also retracting your energy is being okay where letting the chips fall where they may. Like, whatever happens after you do it, whether they, make another number to come at you angrily, tell people about you, talk about you, whatever you may have heard said about you, whatever you may have felt or you may feel, let it happen. Just let it happen. I promise you will be the better for it. It's gonna grow you into a bitch that don't give a fuck. Like, when you become nonchalant, you become untouchable to all of these people who claim to be unbothered but really know that they're doing something to harm you mentally. Like, leave them behind. Don't care about them at all. For what? You have actual priorities and shit to accomplish. You cannot spend your entire day thinking, will this person text me? Will this person care about me? Does this person want to meet up? Like, you cannot spend your life like that. Let that person go back to hell where they came from. My overall advice to you is to let go, let it hurt, let it heal. Let it happen in the process that it needs to. If you learn right now that there is power in letting go, you will not waste your time on people who do not deserve you or in situations that don't serve you. If we all knew our fucking self-worth or cared about ourselves enough, we will be so much quicker to walk away from bullshit. And even if your situation is not romantic or platonic, if it's familial, whatever it is, you can always leave that person. You do not have to talk to somebody just because you're related to them. You don't have to keep someone in your life just because, we have a really good friendship, but this person does nothing for you. They're proving that they don't give a fuck about you at all. Like, someone messaging you every day, guys, is the bare minimum. Realize that. Someone sending a morning message takes 2 seconds out of their day. But actions take much longer. Focus on the people who act for you, not the people that just speak that shit. If you're scared to retract your energy because you feel like you can find no one better, this is the best you can do. Maybe you're just overreacting. Maybe sometimes in some relationships, someone's the giver and someone's just the constant taker. That's a lie. That is not true. That is insane. Like, that is not the best you can do. Every time I thought that was the best I could do, y'all, God showed me twice over that, bitch, no, it's not. Have you seen yourself? And I'm telling you right now, bitch, have you seen yourself? I don't care if you're a girl. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care if you're non-binary. Leave that bitch. Always be a leaver. Every time you catch the first red flag, leave. Every time you catch the first sign of disrespect, leave. Every time they don't come through on something they said they would do, even though you always come through for them, even when you don't have shit, leave. I want you to be so okay with leaving that you're completely unbothered with whether y'all don't speak today, whether they don't act right, whatever, because you have a productive life. You don't have time to be worrying about someone and their immature decisions and actions. I hate to say this, and for some of y'all it might be hard to hear, but a person knows what they're doing to you. They completely know that, they're not treating you the best, and they know that you've brought it up several times before. Like in the Taylor Swift song, one part of the song says, "You never gave a warning sign." And then another part of the sign says, "I gave so many signs before I left." That's exactly it. Do you know how many times that I brought up my concerns? I brought up like, okay, not really doing much to me, not really adding much to my life, but I'm adding a lot to yours. I give you fucking points. You gonna do something about it? And I let them have room to do something about it. Never give somebody the fucking opportunity to walk all over you twice. I don't care how much you care about them, how much you want to work, how much you romanticize their potential in your head. You do not know that person's reality. They aren't shit, and you are the shit. How can y'all be together? Okay, y'all, excuse me. My mother just walked in and I had to do her lip liner. Ignore that. Back to the topic at hand. I also think that a lot of times we never realize how much energy we're actually giving to a person, how much of ourselves we're actually giving to someone. All of your friends, all of your family members, your close person have told you like you're doing a lot for this person, and they don't really see them do shit for you. They don't really see y'all together. Y'all don't have any pictures together, but you're doing a lot for this person, and you have shit you actually need to do. So you need someone to add to your life. And you're just like, oh no, but when they can, they will. They can. They're planning a trip with one of their homies. They're planning a trip with someone else. They're doing things for someone else. You're the giver to them. You're their ego boost. You're the person who gives to them. That's who you've designated yourself as, so that's who they see you as. I will always live by the principle that you teach people how to treat you. Like, I am so sweet to myself now. I wasn't always that way. So when someone comes up to me or when they talk to me, they recognize that, damn, she's sweet to herself. She treats herself good. She spoils herself. And that's exactly how I expect to be treated. I am no longer downplaying my worth or my value. I have realized that I deserve all the nice things in life. I don't care what anybody do anymore, y'all. That's crazy. I always done that. Like, before I lost the weight, now my weight loss journey, like, I've always cared about how people thought of me. Before I started wearing makeup, before I started knowing what my dream was, before I started going to school for the major I should have been in all along. I always cared what people thought about me. Not anymore. This is boo-hoo, bitch. Like, people be trying shit on me these days and they get done so quickly that it's so surprising, because I was always the person to let you come back. I was always the people pleaser. I was always the one that, you send that 4-month text to, you're gonna get a response. Not anymore. If 4 months have passed, I don't know you anymore, and you don't know me. That was several versions of me ago. I step into another era every 2 weeks. We are not aligned any longer. I want good things for myself. Like, I want good things for people that I had to leave also. But I want the things for myself more. For the first time in a long time, in the words of Anna from Frozen, for the first time in forever, I am like literally choosing myself. I am done. I can't let you go, no matter who you are. Like, I am completely okay with distancing myself from you if it's better for my mental health. If you're not serving my mental health, why am I talking to you? If your actions are not adding to me or pouring into me consistently, why the fuck do you want to know what I'm doing every day? Morning to who? It is a good morning. It was before you sent that message. I'm no longer going to be the nice girl, the amicable girl, the girl who lets shit slide. That's just not me anymore. And I recommend, if you're doing it, fucking stop. Focus on your fucking goals. These niggas ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. And also, at the end of the day, someone who is meant for you will always be meant for you. Even if y'all aren't together right now, even if y'all haven't told each other that you like each other, or even platonically, if you haven't told each other that you want, each other in your lives for a very long time, you're still going to be together later down the line. You don't have to force anything. You're young. You don't have to force shit. If shit is not working out right now, then it's okay. Let it go. Go to Starbucks. Go to the mall. That's what I do. I love the mall, y'all. I love them all. I don't even buy stuff all the time. I just walk around for the environment, for the vibe. Like, spoil yourself, treat yourself, invest in yourself, your future, your time, and your dreams. Because at the end of the day, you only get one life. Do not spend it worrying about them or constantly giving to someone who does not give to you, who does not show up for you, who is not on your level. Leave them in this year. Okay, y'all, so quick makeup thought. I don't know whether to do my normal lip liner or do one bold color, because I did a red lip the other day on my Instagram reels and it was iconic. I love that, y'all. I got so many compliments walking around, but also more importantly, I loved it. I'm gonna do a red lip, y'all, a full one. I'm gonna do it. I want for the new year for us all to start recognizing our worth. Like, not at the last minute, not putting it in the hands of someone else, for us to start recognizing our worth. Like, you cannot live your entire life or your entire, ooh, I look good, on someone saying you look good. You got to tell yourself in the mirror when you wake up every day, before you go to sleep doing your skincare routine, you better tell yourself that you the finest bitch out. For instance, I remember when I was 17, right before my 18th birthday. I'm 19 now. But my mom had told me that never leave the house without earrings. Never leave the house without lipstick. Never leave the house without your makeup. And I was like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm just going to like the gas station. I'm just going up to Sephora real quick. I need like some new skincare. Like, what are you on about? And I was like, oh, that's so annoying. No. She was right. Like, I started doing that from like that day on, and I felt better about myself. And I realized that she wasn't telling me that for people. She was telling me that, first of all, from her experience, and also she's super smart, but also because it would make me feel better about myself, about my everyday. And it does. Like, looking like myself every day, and not just like, oh, I'm gonna get glammed up on the weekends, but the rest of the week I'm just gonna do skincare, lip gloss, and just like wing it. Looking like me every day of the week and walking around helps me feel more confident in myself, more secure in my position. And honestly, body is tea. So, you know, like, what can I do? But yeah, y'all. So I thank God for my mom every day. And I pray that y'all have somebody like that in your life who offers you nothing but good advice out of the purest part of their heart with no ill intentions towards you. I also pray that you recognize that you are worthy of good things, all good things, not some of them, that you recognize you can always do better, that you recognize you can always get over that bad person and that bad treatment, because that's not good treatment, honey. That's not something you want to replicate. That's something you want to replace with something better. And God will, if you just let go of that person. If you don't let go now, God will make you let go later, and you'll have to go through like a heartbreak. And I'm telling you right now, bitch, just walk away. You don't want to have to be told. God is already trying to tell you. That's why that person is not showing up. Choose yourself. You know you have shit to do. Okay, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I love talking to y'all. My family is completely ready and waiting for me outside. Girl, we just been in here gabbing. They don't even know. But thank y'all for watching this video. And I hope that you learn this and that you take this with you and that you literally put this in your life and live by it. Because that is also what I'm trying to do. Please follow me on my other socials at jazzlinboswell and follow Closet Truths, which is linked in all of my bios. Y'all look like, I look like my mama right now. Like, I don't even know if y'all know my mom. Oh, y'all just saw my mom, but yeah, I look like my mama. Like, I literally see her. But anyway, y'all, so thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed evening, day, or night, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye, loves.
Get you connected, I'll meet you in the park. I'll be coming